prepare chicken. I want to cook chicken. A lot of evening preparation. Very inside. That is the thing, it's no longer strong. Oh, the eyes are young here. Those that are cutting meat in the abattoir. It's not easy, honestly. Staying there and be cutting and cutting. The only thing that will make the work easier, the knife. So blunt. I'm always injuring myself. I'm trying to cut the chicken. I'm cutting chicken that I want to prepare. Tomorrow is Sunday. We did other cooking, other things yesterday, and I was so tired I slept off like a baby. So today I want to cook the chicken this evening, and before we make dinner. Join us as we prepare the dinner. I'm the body of my heart. Oh, I will see myself, and now I am happy. receive my sight, and now I am happy all the day. At the cross, where I first saw the light, and the burdens of my heart rolled away. It was there by I received my sight, and now I am happy. And the bodies of my heart rolled away. It was there by grace I received my sight, and now I am happy all the day. On the cross, where I first saw the light, and the burdens of my heart rolled away. Because there by faith I received my sight, and now I am happy again. On the cross, right there I saw the light, and the burdens of my heart rolled away. It was there by faith I received my sight, and now I am happy all the day. On the cross, where I first saw the light, and the burdens of my heart rolled away. Yeah, I'm done cutting the chicken now. Just remaining for me to wash it and get all the ingredients I'm going to use to cook it now. Okay, I'm gonna wash it now. It's done. So at the point where I cut the chicken, I need to clean it up. So I'll put my Dettol around here. So sorry. So I have to clean it up now. So hence I use the Dettol and drop on it to remove the smell of those things. So clean it up very well. while the tap is running into the bowl, I'm running the water now into the bowl. So I'm going to get the ingredients which I'm going to use to cook the chicken. I have my ginger, garlic, my onion, I'm going to be putting them into the tray here. This fridge is not even, I don't know, the lights that came last night did not even cool this fridge very well. There's lots of this thing into this fridge, I don't know. So I have my habanero pepper that I will use. I'm going to peel the onion, cut it open. Why is this my knife not sharp today? Goodness, I hope this does not. The other knife I was using is better. I'm not having issues with this one today. The other one, the head pulled out. I have to use nylon to tie it, honestly. And this is one of my best knife, kitchen knife. The head broke, and it's so nice, so sharp. So it's difficult for me to drop this knife now. To tell you the truth, what I did was just to use a nylon tied at the bottom part of it, put the rubber band and use it. I like the knife, it's sharp and it serves me well in the kitchen. I can't throw it away, so the head broke off and I can't throw it away, to tell you the truth. I like the knife. Good evening, good evening, good afternoon, good evening. You're welcome to my live stream. I'm trying to prepare chicken this evening. I had lots of cooking yesterday, so I decided to rest this morning. I said I'm not going to stress myself so much today. Last night, in fact, I slept off like a baby after preparing so much things for the weekend. Because actually I do prepare my things, stew, soup, so many other things for the week, every week, just for 1 week like that. So I had a lot I was doing yesterday. So this evening I want to prepare chicken. I've already finished cutting the chicken now to start cooking it. Then at the same time I'm going to make African salad for the evening sit out, because I do sit out with my family in the evening. Either we play Monopoly or we have conversations as we're talking. We can be eating the African salad, you know, just to bond together. So just watch as we do it now. So I need to wash the onion, cut my ginger, and put. I have my garlic in here. I use 3 cloves. I like garlic. I like using garlic. I do add it to my tea. Just peel it. Get the ginger, turmeric, and lemon. Put it together in my cup, and I pour hot water in it. Cover it for about 5 minutes. I take my tea. It works well for me, and I love that. I like taking it. In fact, I feel like taking it every day. It really works for me. But at the time, it's like it was really helping to lower my blood sugar too. That's one thing I discovered. I never knew. I was just taking it like normal. Take my tea. But I discovered that each time I take it, And if I check my blood sugar, seems normal. So it was okay for me, unlike maybe when I was not taking it. So I have to use other things to make sure that the blood sugar is in good range. But before I can take it, and it will be like having like about 120 in the morning, 120 something in the morning, you know. But when I started using that particular one, I found out that sometimes you see it will be 90, 80, not more than 110, and it was fantastic. So, and I found out that that tea can usually do something more than what I expected. Maybe you try it. Ginger, garlic, turmeric, and a slice of lemon. It's nice. So let me wash all these things now and put it and blend it, then use my chicken. So I need to get my pot out. Oh goodness. Just trying as to wash it. Oh goodness. Some people do remove the chicken skin. Yeah, some don't. But I do. So I have my reasons. Oh, so sorry, my video paused. So I like removing the chicken skin. When I'm washing it, I like to remove it. That I don't like putting it. Maybe because right from the beginning when my children were much younger, so they don't like seeing the chicken skin. Until you now learn that truly when you're cooking it, you're not supposed to put the chicken skin. Some people like it, like when you want to make your chicken to be crispy. So hence you get it after washing the chicken, you leave it to drain the water a little. So you now add your salt to the flour. Put enough salt inside the flour. Put pepper if you want, like dry pepper. Then put it there with the flour. Hence you mix it with the flour. You fry it, not like cooking it before frying. It will be crispy. I've tried that before and it's usually very nice, very crunchy chicken. I've tried it before. I think we have to put water on fire for that African salad. We have to put water that will use it to eat. And at the same time, we still use the hot water to wash the back. So while I'm putting this one, getting it ready, so I'm telling my sister to get water ready, put some fire, so we can use it to soak the abacha, make it to be soft, so that we can make the African salad for the evening sit out. It's always good to bond, sit together and have interaction. Let's not be too busy to have fun with our family. Mostly during weekend. We create out that time. You're the one that loves to get into this house, right? I don't think the time. So when you stand together, either you're cracking jokes or telling stories or sharing histories about people, either the ones in Ghana, Nigeria, discussing about history, you know. You learn one thing or the other. And the ones that I don't know, I learn from people, I ask questions. The ones who can argue, we argue it out while having fun together, so sitting out. So let me grind all the things I'm going to use now. So I need to wash my hands. I'm really enjoying myself on this mess. Okay. Actually, this habanero pepper I'm going to use now is quite spicy. So I hope it's not going to be so spicy in a way that people will complain. I wouldn't like them to complain when they are having the chicken. So I need to blend it now and put it. Sometimes you find out that when you're so busy that you will be wondering, is 24 hours really enough for me? By then, you have been engulfed with so much activities that you're just trying to see how you can run up. Let me get this done, let me come. And we couple with the traffic every day on weekdays when you're coming back. Let me come back on time so that I can get things done for my family. You will not be wondering, I say, if they can increase the day, let it not be 24 hours. If it can be like 48 hours as one. So, it's not leisurely easy. So I need to blend this now with this food processor. So I'll put it inside. And I'm going to get my spices out. I have my Knorr cube seasoning. And I'm going to use my thyme. I use curry. And I'm not going to forget my salt, but though I don't put too much salt in food, I put less salt. Then I have my nutmeg, a little bit of it. All these things I bring out. I'm not going to put it in a way that it will kill the natural taste of what I'm using. So I put them small each. Small. Just little. Then I'll add rosemary. All of them will be like half teaspoon of each. Not much. So you see the way we're going to do it. Just hold on. I need to grind this thing quickly because there's no light now in the house, so it's just my inverter that is working. And the inverter, you don't connect everything in the house, of course. So the switch in the kitchen, I didn't connect those ones to avoid somebody hitting using deep fryer or any other thing. So I need to go to a particular point at my dining now and grind this quickly and get back. Just few seconds. Just give me a few seconds. You see, just few seconds. The aroma of the pepper is really coming out. Choking. It's really choking. Excuse me. As I told you, that pepper hot. I just spray, it's not going to come out so much. This one I used 3. So I need to put it now. That's the way it chopped it, not to cut it fully. So that's the way I want it. I don't really want to grind it in a way that it won't come out, because I will use the chicken stock for other things. Hence I keep chicken. I don't waste my chicken stock. I can use it for porridge, some other things, but I don't use it for stew. No, I don't use it for stew. I make my fruit stew fresh, tomatoes fresh, the pepper. You get that fresh taste of everything. So now I'm going to be adding every bit. I'm adding my rosemary, just half teaspoon. So I don't use spice to kill everything, all the taste of the chicken, how it's supposed to be. Measurement is always very important. Very important. At the time in my life, when I enter bathroom and I want to bath, I'll just enter, and by the time I want to bath, I'll just pick up the towel. And I'll just try to pour the whole thing. I say, what is wrong with me? And by the way, why do I have to measure this thing to put it? I just remembered, I said, even God himself used measurement. Read the scripture. You find out that even when you told Noah, look at what you are going to build the ark, this and that, there was measurement. You know, why do I have to stay and I want to be pouring the Dettol into my water without proper measurement? Why? I think this one is finished, so I need to buy the time. That one is finished. So I look at it, I say, let me start to measure. Anytime I want to put Dettol in my water, that thing will always come to my mind. I say, okay, I have to measure it. Let me not just pour it like that. So since then too, I just put it in my heart that each time I come into the kitchen, whenever I want to cook anything I'm using, I must measure it, not just put like that. So when I'm making my chicken, if I'm cooking 2 whole chicken now, I know the measurement I'm supposed to put, like what I'm putting now. I know the measurement I'll put, and it will be okay for me. And the chicken will be nice. It won't be salty. It won't be too peppery. It won't be like all the spices covering the whole natural taste that you're supposed to get. So I learned that it's always good to measure. Measurement is very important. And I learned those things. The only thing is that when we're learning it, thank you so much for joining. One of my lecturers, you taught us some of those things, but when we're doing it, sometimes do I say that we're so much involved with so much activities that we tend to not to apply what we have learned. Not that we don't remember. We say, it does not matter. Let me just do it quickly and go. It does not matter. Let's be doing it. You know, all those it does not matter. It does not matter. It will cost you harm one day, because the more you keep putting so much spices and everything, by the time the health issue starts, you will be the one to cry. I'm telling you, you'll be the one to cry. And at the same time, it helps you in management. When you're managing the things in your kitchen, not just to use it anyhow, before you know it, it will finish, and you rush back to market again. Things that are supposed to have served you, like, let's say a month, within 2 weeks, those things will finish. Who are you doing? So all the spices are in here now. So they are all in here. So what I'm gonna do now, I'll put it on fire. It will start cooking. Okay, while I start preparing the African salad. think this water is almost done. So at the same time, the one I'm going to use for African salad will be different. Yeah. So I need to clean where I stayed to prepare all the things for the chicken and keep it clean to avoid flies roaming here and there. We now have my African salad. Getting ready. The one I was using before, I wanted to buy more, but I remembered I have some parts remaining that I haven't finished, so I decided to just buy Oba to mix it. It's not much, but before I buy fresh another one, I must finish the ones that I bought. I don't want to waste. Let me not waste food. So this one is not much, but I'm going to put it, no matter how small it is, we're going to enjoy it together. So I have my Oba. So I have dry prawns that I'm going to cut in pieces and put inside. I also have my garden egg, and I have got garden egg leaf, but I'm gonna soak this now with hot water. Oh goodness. So it's gonna soak. I'll leave it there for quite some time. Actually, what's the thing that's running around here? Yeah, I got it out. So it will stay here for quite some time, like about 5 to 6 minutes, while I get other things ready. The Oba, before I use the Oba too, I'll still wash it with hot water. So there we go. So I need to get my fresh pepper out. Oh goodness. So I'm using one habanero pepper, just one, because that one I made for the chicken. I used 3. You can see how it's as if I'm not going to breathe again. It's really so spicy. So I'm gonna get the onion out that I'll use. Where did I keep my other brown tray? So I'll cut the onion. So let me wash the onion now. And I need to get my ehuru out. So the ones I'm getting ready, I put them on my chopping board while getting other things ready for it. So I'll get my ehuru out. So actually anybody can make some of these things that we do buy outside. Before, yes, when we used to go out, my mother would take us out to give us a treat. But after some time I say, all these things I can make them at home. because sometimes I can stay and crave for suya and all that. I said I can make them at home, so why going outside? So one day I decided to make suya by myself and try it at home. And trust me, I got it right. We made suya in the house here in my kitchen, prepared it, and it was fantastic. We were like, let this suya not stop. It was really nice. We enjoyed it. You can use goat, you can use chicken, you can use shaki, you can use the kidney, any part that people want to use. You can use ram to make your suya. You can use lamb meat. Just prepare it fine. Just follow the recipe. I think I've made a video before in one of my videos where I made the suya, chicken suya. So if you check on my YouTube channel too, you see the video for the suya that I made. The African salad too, I've made it. The video is still on my YouTube channel, Cherry Fit. So I believe that so many people know the recipe for these ones. I just want to get the egg ready. The chicken is already cooking. And my ehuru, the way I use my ehuru to make it, I roast it on fire. I don't just pound my ehuru like that. I roast it on fire. So you're gonna see, I've already placed it now. So I've already placed it. I peeled it, placed it here. So I'm going to light the fire now. Hence I light it. It will burn a little. Then I take it off and put it inside my mortar and pound it. So that's the way I use it. I don't just put it inside the mortar and start grinding. I will roast it a little, then I pound it. So I'm using that quantity because what I'm making is not much. But if I'm making so much, like I can use like 4 or 5 ehuru. What's the English name of this thing, Seth? I need to find out. So that's my pestle and mortar. Little of it. So I'm going to use it now to pound. So I'll still get my potash account out. So it's already burning. The wood is burning. So as it's burning like that, you think, wow. Can see it? It's burning. You feel okay? Alright. So I'm going to take it out now. And put it this way. It's still running off. So I'm going to pound it. I've turned off the fire. So I will pound it now. So you can see I've not forgotten the way I do it in the village. No, anywhere I go, I carry my mortar and go. It's not everything I like to use the blender, the grinder, no. Sometimes I use this my village method. I enjoy it. So I'm done pounding it. So roasting it makes it easy for you to pound. What's that? I think that's, what part is that? Let me see. Oh goodness. It happens. It's one of those things. It happens. So as my chicken is already cooking, so what I'll do now, is to stir it. It's still cooking with the water, so I'm not adding any additional water to it. So to cook, so that the chicken will be ready to use. And this one I'm not frying it. No fried chicken this time around. It will be cooked better like that, healthier. So my potash, I'm gonna put it inside the plate. So once I'm ready, I will add water to this. So that's what is going to do the magic. So I need to cut the pepper now. So sorry. So my onion, you see the way I cut it? Because I want it to be one, just single, you know. That's what I mean. Just single this way. That's how I want it. Yeah, just that way. So that's what evening sit out. Away from work stress and every other thing, business stress. Keep your phone aside, sit down, have a talk with your family. You can play Monopoly, you can play chess, you can play Ludo. You can just have the interaction. You know, people will be hearing your voices, shouting on top of your voices. Wow. Ah, you got that. Who is going to pay school fees? And you wonder which school fees. That's Monopoly. You enjoy your family and you two can play it late till like around 11 and you'll be enjoying yourself, eating the uba and either uba, chicken suya, anything you can just make in your house, or you have the popcorn, you can just pop it in your kitchen, sit down, whatever thing you can afford, just to have fun and bond with your family. You know, everybody, you feel it, you feel the vibes. So you can enjoy your family. So I want to make the thing now. It begins. So I'm going to put my oil here. Okay. I have to wash the uba. Actually, I bought the one that they have not even fermented. I love it that way. It's really nice. So that's the uba. It has not fermented like that, so I just bought that one yesterday and left it inside the nylon that way. I didn't put it in the fridge. I don't want it to ferment much. So I'm going to put palm oil. Not much. This one I know the size that I'm going to use, but I was supposed to use my measurement plate. So I add my palm oil. I guess sometimes when you're making it, that attitude of using it pour without adding the measurement, you know. Actually, I normally use my plate for measurements of the oil. That's what I use. But I guess the one I added now was not much more than one. So I've added water to my potash. I can so we're getting there. I made a mistake. I now hit my hand on that thing. My name went off. Whew. And now I was thankful. Really, really thankful. And I can see where it cut. Leave those things. Stop stressing yourself. So I added the ehuru. My ehuru has entered. So I'm going to put my potash. And that's what is doing the magic. Wow, it has really formed, you know. It has formed. It has formed. So I'm gonna add a little bit of salt. Because mind you, inside the uba, there's salt in it. So you make sure that what you're putting is not going to be too much. At the same time, some people used to add, I think I've seen people adding it before, but I'm going to add a little of it. I put a little seasoning in it, just a little, not much. Because even those ones that you eat outside, they do add the seasoning. Some add the ogiri. Some added ogiri. So I'm not going to add the ogiri. Let's stir it together. Okay. Let me bring up my sieve so I can sieve the abacha. So sorry. What's the way? He's back. So sorry about that. My son was calling me, but if I answer him, it's going to disrupt the live stream. So my sister is going to reach him now. I know why he's calling. I'm so sorry about that. So I just removed the abacha from water so it will reduce, it won't stay there for long because I don't want it to be too soft. I don't want it to be too soft. So now I'm going to cut this. You know how prawn used to be? So you remove the part that can pierce your mouth while you're eating it to avoid, wow, how did you chew it and it cut your tongue and all that. So I cut it that way. This particular point, I have to cut it off. I don't need it. What did he say? So that particular point, I'm not going to use it, so I cut it in pieces this way. It will be easy for somebody to eat. So that's what I'm going to use to garnish it. So I cut it this way. So I just use my hand and be cutting it like where you're cutting leaf with your hand. Yes, dear. Okay. Just a second, please. Yes, please. Dad? Hello? Hello, please? Yeah, what did you say? No. Hence I'm done with. Hence I'm done with the abacha. Sorry, I'm back. I needed to speak with my son because I sent him somewhere. So we'll soon be through. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. We'll soon be through. I'll soon be through. So I'm just trying to make sure that some of these things that can tear your mouth apart. Sorry, my network paused. My network paused. We're almost through. We're almost done. We're almost done. We're almost done. The way they tie all these things. So we're almost done. You see this one? So stubborn, didn't want to come out. Okay, so I'm gonna wash it now. I'll wash it. So just to get off the all the hygienic whatever. My dear, welcome. Yep. How about it?
Very good.
You see, since that when Daddy will stay small and come out to check when his shoes coming. 4 p.m. has not reached.
We're early today now. You know he's walking about.
You're welcome, my dear.
Thank you. How are you?
I'm fine. Hey. So now that I've added all these things here, the onion, the dry corn, it's really nice. That's cool. So I'll add the moba first. I'll add the abacha. So let me not forget some of the main ingredients. So we're almost done. Okay, so I'll cut the garden egg leaf. So I'm putting the garden egg leaf now. Then I will also add the garlic egg itself. Then you just be sure when you cut open and be sure that the one you're cutting does not have some bad spots. So you cut it. Okay. If you don't have garden egg leaf, you can use only garden egg. If you don't have garden egg, you have your chicken, you have other type of meat, you have your pomo, you can use it. So we're almost done now. So that's it. So what we do now is to mix it together. Oh, my battery is slow. It's low. So sorry. So we're almost done. We are almost done. So put a little bit of the oil to reduce the effect of the potash. This is the plate I used. We're almost done. We are almost done. So our African salad is ready. The African salad is ready. So that's our African salad. So you can make this at home with your family and enjoy. Thank you so much for joining my live stream today, and I'm very grateful. Thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, and your comments will be appreciated, you know. Comment on it, share the video, and God bless you. Enjoy your weekend. Bye-bye.